Rumors of a second major sell-off on Wall Street have failed to materialize. Stocks did turn negative in early trading, furthering the losses that sent the Dow Industrials to the lowest level since December, but they were tame in comparison to Friday's better than 2% decline.
I think what you see today, though, is the market is taking a breather after Friday's action. It certainly was a tough day in terms of what the market did, down 200 points, but it was by no means capitulation, right? So some people were talking about maybe this was the capitulation we needed. In fact, capitulation is accompanied by big volume, right? When people want to throw everything out, including the kitchen sink. We didn't have that on Friday.
But there's still plenty of uncertainty as the financial crisis in Europe continues unabated. Spain's banking sector and Cyprus are looking increasingly likely to require a bailout, and talk of Greece exiting the euro has only increased. Those factors, along with the uncertainty over China's economy, continue to weigh on stocks.
What we're finding is certainly that all of the economies are interlinked. About 14 to 15% of U.S. exports go to Europe. Europe is the biggest purchaser of Chinese exports, and certainly there is a very large trade between the U.S. and China. So slowdowns in any of these areas would have an impact, a measurable impact, on our domestic economy.
Indeed, the latest economic indicator shows U.S. businesses placed fewer orders to factories in April. That's the second straight monthly decline. And while it's not clear if the Federal Reserve or Congress will make any policy changes in the coming months, it is clear that all eyes will be focused on Europe.
We are going to see a prolonged period of volatility, but depending on how our own U.S. economy, how we handle our own U.S. economy with the Fed and the Obama administration, what new policies they may come out with, it may mute it a little bit, but Europe will always rise to the surface. It will always trump any news that's going on here just because it is such a big story. And
the latest chapter of that story is being written in Berlin. A new proposal floated by the EU Commission envisions a Europe-wide deposit guarantee, a move that could help stabilize banks and calm jittery markets. John Belmont, Associated Press.